This is a very, very high tide. There's even water on the path here. And there's some really good sized waves out here. I know I've said it many times, wildlife is a crapshoot. It doesn't always go the way you planned. I was watching Wild Alaska and he was talking about perseverance. Sometimes it doesn't happen, and you just have to take it as you gave your camera a walk, you had fun, and man, that's fantastic. I got out, I got to the beach. It's so crowded here, I had to park about a mile up the road to walk over here, which is about 2 miles from there, and now to walk back with all this nonsense camera gear. I was hoping actually to shoot the R6II, which is what I'm shooting right now. Fantastic camera. It compares to the R3 easily when you're using good lenses. And the lens I'm using today is Canon's, it's the EF version 3 of the 600 f4. When the RF version 2 comes out, then I'll switch this one out for that. But until then, this one works perfectly well for me. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna go see up if I can get anything at the head of the lagoon back this way, because, well, there's not many birds out here. In all my years of coming here, I have never ever seen this like this, and it is awesome. Seems like the tide's kind of low out there and this is locked in here. Really strange. This water is higher than it is at the beach. This is not quite what I had planned on today, and you know what? That's okay. What I have found with the R6, well, let me back up. The reason I wanted to come here is because I was hoping to get pelicans in flight and maybe terns in flight or plovers, anything to test the rolling shutter. I will say that this eye autofocus and the focus locks on so incredibly fast. It is just like my R3. The R8 I was impressed with too. That was a fantastic camera. And I had this same lens combo setup on there. Yesterday, James and I went out, and he was using the R6II, and he had the 200 to 800 on there. So I'll be looking forward to his review. And when it finally goes up, I'll put it up over here. I don't think it'll be up before I put my stuff up. But I was shooting my original EF 100 to 400. And it works, and it picked up focus, but what I've noticed with these older lenses, as the technology in these new RF bodies increases, it shows the weaknesses of those older EF glass. Even though that's an L lens, it's 26 years old. It just does not have the resolution that these new bodies require, which is why something like the new RF 100 to 400 would be a better choice if that's what you were going to shoot. Oh no, shooting it on the R50, which I think that the autofocus and that is a phenomenal little camera. Especially for the price, it impressed me a lot. The R8 is a great one too, and I wouldn't shoot the 100 to 400 on the R8. They were great with DSLRs, but I think that time has passed now. As I was telling James, if you buy a Ferrari, you buy a camera body like the R6II, a Ferrari body, why would you put touring tires on it? Why would you put old used tires on it? Buy something that'll give you the performance that you're looking for, the reason that you bought the camera. Because after all, it really is all about the glass. This Pro Level 600 f4 with the 1.4 extender on it is still the fastest and the bestest thing I have used. Yes, I did say bestest. And the 100 to 500, even with the 1.4 extender on there being a newer lens, is still so much better than the 200 to 800. And that's all I can say, man. Glass. It really does matter what you put on there. JonnyPink, thank you so much for letting me share with you guys. I do appreciate it. Have a fantastic day out there. Yesterday for me, having all those shots was just, it was giving the camera a walk, and I got to hang out, and that was fun, right? Hung out with Tally too. Tally was there. Oh, there goes a little snowy egret. Water's so high, I might catch something going back. Everything's been kind of perched. Again, thank you. Give it a thumbs up. Please, please, please. That's the only thing I ask, is that you give it a thumbs up. JonnyPink, thanks for letting me share with you guys. Have a fantastic day, whatever it is you're going to do, and I will see you out here somewhere. If you see me, please come up and say hi. We'll see you. And I'm back in my car sitting here on PCH. That was one incredible walk. Chris, man, thank you for coming up to say hi. That was just absolutely phenomenal. It made my day, and I've said it to everybody so many times. If you see me out here, please come up, say hello. That's the highlight of my day, is just meeting people. Again, thank you for letting me share with you. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys.